And I hope you will all stay for the wonderful, wonderful lunch we're going to have afterwards. I'm going to start by presenting it already now, so you have something to look forward to beyond the speakers themselves. So Gastronaut, Shu and Akis from Gastronaut, you're here somewhere in the back. They're here to entertain us with a wonderful Christmas lunch from a couple of places on the planet. It was Peru, Somalia, Pakistan, and Hungary. Okay, that's a combination never had before. I can assure you. So please take your seats and let's go. So welcome. So good to see so many of you here today at this Sweden Foodtech Big Meat Winter Edition. We're going to talk about a food tech strategy for Sweden. For those of you who don't know what Sweden Foodtech is, let me give you 1 minute of an explanation. Sorry, first of all, the program. This is what happens when you're not totally aligned with your presentation, right? So the program today is going to be a series of short bursts of information, followed by a very, very short leg stretcher of 1 minute. That's the entire pause you're going to get today. And then we're going to go into the panels and discuss what we just heard. Unfortunately, we lost a few speakers due to the weather in London. So if you came here to listen to Nick Popovici, he will come back in January instead. And we'll have to repeat this then. It's fun with London. A 1 centimeter layer of snow totally blocks the entire country. No. Well. So what then is Sweden Foodtech? By the way, speakers, you see this list here? 5 minutes before your slot, go see technical department to get your headset, okay? You're well behaved, you'll do it perfectly. So this is Sweden Foodtech. We do 3 things. We do strategy development, and today is one part of that. We help nations like Sweden, we hope at least. We help companies and we help individuals to become more strategically apt facing the challenges of the food tech revolution. We do something called the Food Tech Village, which is where we gather all the entrepreneurs from the food tech scene, help them, boost them, give them opportunities to exhibit, let them meet with the food companies out there that need to meet them, etc. And we also are building a food tech center that we will launch later on this year. It's going to be physical space, slightly larger than this little cottage, and it's going to be somewhere in Stockholm. Let's get back to that later on. We also host every year something called Smaka på Stockholm, which is one of the world's largest food festivals. 350 to 400,000 people each year gather in Kungsträdgården in order to take part of food, drinks for an entire week. But not just that, but also knowledge, entertainment. Next year, we're also going to host a series of panel discussions regarding the next generation Nordic food system from the cultural perspective. What happens if we gather not just the top chefs, but also the architects, the city planners, the developers, the companies from the food sector, the new food tech entrepreneurs? What happens if we gather all of them and discuss the cultural notions that will drive our food system going forward? We think we will emerge with a new Nordic food model, the, so to say, next generation of the Nordic food that has revolutionized the planet. Now it's the model that's going to revolutionize the planet. So, and why are we here today then? Because we live by the misconception that since we are health crazy, sustainable, innovative, change mind and have a fantastic tech sector, Sweden and the Nordics is really the home for the future of food. Because the future of food will look nothing like the old history of food. The future of food will look like something that's totally different. And Silicon Valley was able to bring the world tech. Why can't the Nordics bring the world food tech? We think we can. And when we bring the world food tech from the Nordics, we have also planted the seed for an entire new industry in the Nordics and in Sweden in special. That will enable us to live and thrive for the next 100 or 1,000 years or something like that. But for that to happen, we need to start thinking in new ways. We need to figure out what's going to be our strategies going forward. Are we going to be the urban farmers of the future, the new distributors, the inventors of new food products? I can safely say that we don't really know that yet, but we're starting today to find out. So we brought here together a bunch of very sophisticated people. That's you. And we also brought a couple of speakers here as well to help us think in new directions. And we will listen to a few of them today to understand more on which directions we should head. You will have some more insights from this to help you develop your own strategies. And then we're going to invite those of you who would like to take part in the development of the Swedish food strategy or food tech strategy for Sweden to join us on this journey. And we're going to do that together with our great friends and partners at Boston Consulting Group, who will start actually now by giving us a state of food tech in Sweden. Olof Sundström from Boston Consulting Group. I leave it to you.